I support Tranmere Rovers, but in the past I would have classed myself as a joint Tranmere and Liverpool fan.
Yeah, I support Bromsgrove Sporting.
I support Darlington.
It's Leighton Orient.
Chelsea.
Yeah, Lincoln City. We've done our time in the National League.
Swindon Supermarine.
It's Galway FC.
I support Haybridge Swift.
But we're still very keen on non-league football.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna go watch plenty of games this season. Brig, Lincoln United. I want to go to more. Yeah, we like Gainsborough.
The Kidderminster Harriers. Go on, you Reds!
I also support Kidderminster Harriers. I have done for over half of my life. I've been a season ticket holder for 8 years now, and I now work full time with the football club in the social media department. Now, once upon a time back in primary school, when I was not really interested in football, I liked Manchester United. I did not support them. I did not go to any of their matches, but you know, when people said who do you support, I would say Man United, because I hadn't discovered Harriers at that age. I was like 8. I didn't have a massive interest in football. And in actual fact, this is quite common amongst non-league fans. A lot of non-league fans used to support higher level clubs.
Support Liverpool.
Support Birmingham City.
Manchester United, obviously. I still regret it to this day.
Support Arsenal, but I actually have a season ticket Orient.
That's it, West Ham.
Or Sheffield United. I still do support them, but you know there are reasons why I don't support them as much.
Arsenal.
It's Chelsea.
And the reason that so many people have turned against Premier League clubs and generally teams in the higher levels, there's a lot of different reasons. People have their own reasons, and for me, it was to do with the money spending. It was just not something that I could connect with.
There's too much money spending everywhere in the league.
Especially now with Neymar. That's disgusting. I don't even want to think about that.
I feel like every aspect of high level football is ridiculously expensive and not particularly fan friendly.
There's no point in spending like 30 quid a ticket for a whole city at home, you know.
It's kind of ruining it by the money spending, and it takes the real originality.
As you will know, Neymar moved from Barcelona to Paris Saint-Germain for £198 million. He's also on a take-home salary after tax of around about £537,000 per week. It's completely unrelatable to us normal human beings, because we're never going to get close to that sort of money. And in my opinion, it creates that gap between us supporters and the players themselves, whereas down in non-league, that gap doesn't really exist as much, because these players, they're part-time a lot of the time, they're not on astronomical amounts of money, and it's a lot more relatable.
For me, I'd rather just put a little bit of money into a smaller non-league club that could really use that to improve their facilities than, you know, spend 40 quid on an average ticket for a Championship or Premier League game.
I started thinking to myself, I'm going to these Tranmere games every week, I'm really enjoying it, and I'm never ever really going to Liverpool matches, maybe one a year, one every 2 seasons.
Don't really get seen as much, but Chelsea I could go if I want to.
It cost me about £30 a day out, ticket, train and food and all that.
It's too expensive to go, it's longer to travel just to get there, and I just lost the passion for it.
Never been to a Liverpool game.
Watching them score a goal on the telly meant absolutely nothing compared to watching Tranmere score a goal live.
The games themselves aren't as interesting as non-league games.
It's not the same, is it? You don't really feel the same attachment to the club or the players or anything like that.
There's a lot of good things about non-league that you just don't get at higher levels. The community spirit is a big one between the players, the management, the fans. The whole club just feels so together.
One thing that you really struggle to find in the Premier League is the fans' connection with the players. Now, I know that after every single Tranmere game, I could wait outside and meet all the players. They'd all take the time to stop and speak to you, and that really is a rarity in the Premier League.
The atmosphere around non-league, you know, you pretty much know everyone.
I feel like there's a really nice community aspect between fans at a non-league game.
Plenty more opportunities to meet the manager, the players, the chairman, all the people involved, and you can volunteer.
Tranmere were lucky to have an owner in Mark Palios who wants to have a great connection with the fans.
I think non-league is just, there's more to it. You know the players. The players are normally from the region that you live, as well as the manager.
Now, I was at the end of season awards the other day, and he came over to me. I didn't go over to him, he came over to me and spoke to me for about 10 minutes.
Also, the atmosphere at a non-league game is totally different to what it is in the Premier League. You have fans that are all together, they're all uniting for one common cause.
The action, it's just, don't get it in the Premier League, you don't get this atmosphere.
You may get only 2,000 at a game, and maybe Chelsea gets like 30, 40,000, but at least you get 2,000 passionate fans that come and really enjoy the game.
It's just not commercial. ruined, which is something I'm really hoping that we don't happen to us when we go into the Football League.
Now, I'd rather be there live to celebrate a goal against Solihull Moors in the Vanarama National League than be sat there watching it on the telly trying to celebrate a goal against Arsenal in the Premier League.
How engaged like you can be with the players and stuff, like even the friendlies, you're just like there and right on the side of the pitch, and you're not like having to watch on TV and stuff like that.
Also, the ticket prices at non-league level are considerably less than they are at higher levels, making it a much more affordable day for fans to go and enjoy some football, rather than going and spending £60 going to watch Arsenal or something like that. Going down the road, watching your local team for less than £10 a lot of the time.
A lot cheaper, obviously.
It's very cheap and local. There's also lots of volunteers who work incredibly hard behind the scenes to make sure it's all run smoothly, who don't get as much recognition as they definitely deserve.
It's close to home, so it's just a no-brainer really.
And the food is always brilliant.
And also, non-league football can create some incredible memories.
Liam Spink's penalty versus Buckland Athletic, and the tension there was second to none, and when he put that in the net, sellout at the Victoria Ground, atmospheric in the shed end, about 1,000 people in there, and it just goes mad.
It was Barrow away. Attendance was 1,200, against Barrow, who I very much doubt many Premier League fans will even know that Barrow even have a team or the place even exists. Now, we were 3-1 down in the 90th minute and went on to win 4-3. Now, to me, for that entire journey home, I was absolutely starstruck. I hardly said a word, and that was a game against Barrow. Now, to me, that could have been Man United, Arsenal, Chelsea. I did not care. For me, the fact that we'd come back from 3 goals down in the 90th minute to win was absolutely amazing, and I did not care who that was against.
We went up there, seeing the players line up there for the biggest game of our lives. If we won that, we'd have gone to Wembley. Unfortunately, after about 40 seconds, we did concede and lose 1-0, but when the players were lining up, I was really emotional for us as fans.
When we won the league in 2 seasons ago now, crazy. It was 7-1. Like, who expected a 7-1 away win? Like, it was ridiculous, and that was to win the league as well.
Charlie Adams' goal in the Lincoln Grimsby derby. What a game! What a goal!
Prescott cables away. Quite a hostile environment. We were being dominated all game. I think about 85th minute, we managed to claw on back, and yeah. Roll the clip. Go on, DT! Go on, good ball! Yes! We equalise! Yes! Yes!
I know that my favourite memory is from back in 2011, I think it was. Kidderminster Harriers versus Newport County, Easter Monday, right near the end of the season. We needed to win to get in the playoffs. Well, to keep alive our chances of getting in the playoffs. And we were 2-0 down after 85 minutes at home to Newport. Off the bench comes Nick Wright. He scores a hat-trick in the last 5 minutes of the game, and we end up winning 3-2. It was an unbelievable day, an unbelievable few minutes of football, and I doubt those few minutes will ever be topped. And as time is progressing, one thing's for sure, more and more people are converting from the Premier League to non-league. The attendances in non-league are increasing year on year, and more people are getting alienated by the Premier League and are seeing the true beauty of non-league, and I for one hope that trend continues.